Hi everyone, this is take 6 or 7. I'm not sure, I'm losing count. Cut through quite a bit and my hair started looking really crazy. So in my efforts to straighten that out, it just got crazier. Probably looking like Bozo. Anyway, Diane, Lucky Gardenia, Dashboard Confessional. Elvis is in the building, and yes, I'm talking fast. I've got things that need to get into the fridge, and I need to go to another Walmart to pick up some prescriptions. And you're thinking, why in the world would I be at another Walmart and need to go to a separate one across the other part of town? The deal is, I think I told y'all about one of my favorite finds. They're yam patties by Pick Sweet. That kind of sounds like Pip Sweet Squeak. Anyway, that's kind of hard to say, and I have not been drinking anything. Anyway, they're about that so big, round. I just pop them in the microwave, 2 minutes, put a little light butter, spray. Can't believe it's not butter, and I love them. I eat it with every meal, and hopefully with all that orange happening, it's got to have some vitamin A, is what I'm thinking. So hopefully it'll help improve my eyesight. Anyway, the one Walmart by my house had it the one time, and I bought them out, and then they have not had it since. So what I do is I use the Walmart shopping app and just see if it's in stock. So that's why I came here. I went to my life's so exciting, guys. The Tum Tum banana nut muffins, I was gonna say cupcakes because they look like cupcakes, but they're not frosted, are delish. So I had to go get it. So I'm just kind of making a circle around, and I did bring a little bag to keep like the Cool Whip and beef and cheese cool, and thank goodness it's not, I don't think it's even 70 today. Beautiful day. I got out of the house. You know how rare it is that I get out of the house anymore, and it's just gorgeous. It's, you know, it'd be one of those days you could just go driving around and feel pretty good in these crazy times. I just thought I'd take a short minute to let y'all know that I'm still on the face of the earth, knock on wood, and I think it's been close to a month, guys. That's crazy. I mean, I was doing videos twice a week, and then I think it was the stress of, we were leading up to Miss Isabella's time to come, and Robin was going to be induced. And then that is not a quick process, guys. She went in on a Sunday night, like at 6, and they start with something to get everything rolling in there before they go to the Pitocin. And so that was Sunday night. She was there all Monday, and bless Carlos's heart, he was there, and through the whole thing, he was a champ. He is best dad ever. Right there when that little baby popped out and cut the cord, and no fainting or anything, and he videotaped stuff for us, you know, gave us updates, text us, you know, hey, there's like 8 people on this texting ring, and you know me, or you may not know me, but I'm going to fill you in. I was up, not sleeping during that whole time frame, because I was just scared to death that something was going to happen. And you know, they were watching, measuring, doing a lot of looking out for keeping, let me get that out of there, keeping track on the baby's growth, Isabella's growth, and she was a little delicate flower, I think I told you. So, you know, my mind goes to all the possibilities, and you know me, I'm gonna go to Yahoo and search, and you know my daughter Jennifer said, Mom, you just got to stop that because it's gonna scare the dickens out of you. She didn't say it that way, but that's what I'll go with here. Anyway, Isabella was born. She was 18.5 inches long and full head of hair. She weighed 5 pounds 7 ounces, so actually a little bit larger than they had thought. They thought she was 4 pounds and something. And Robin was induced probably 9 days before her due date. So my thought was, let's do induce, and they said that they did that to avoid, you know, having a stillbirth. And I mean, just that comment alone, anyone that has children, grandbabies being born, and that word, when you're, you know, everyone is just bated breath for this birth, and then can you just imagine something horrible happening? Plus COVID is going on. Anyway, it's just Robin did great. She is a champ, and I'm gonna turn down this air. Sorry, my arm's shaking. She is a champ. She did great. She said that the labor nurse that was there, you know, getting her ready, and when the baby actually came, was fabulous. Fabulous. She said, you know, couldn't have done it without her. She just was a joy to be there with her and help her through it. And she had a great big old room. Things have really changed, guys, since I had the girls. And anyway, so they went home like, she was born early Tuesday morning, I think at 7 something in the morning. And, you know, we got the text saying 45 minutes, or, you know, the doctor said, it's time. And, you know, we're all sitting with our phones, at least I was, just waiting for an update. And it was like 45 minutes, an hour went by, and it's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But all was well. Baby Isabella came home, and she is just a little delicate flower. And there's a couple of pictures. Robin had some official pictures taken and waiting on those. She wants to do a formal announcement, so I've been holding back on too many pictures. She did allow me to post a couple of me and sweet little Isabella, and they're on my Instagram and on my Facebook. So Diane Rivera on Facebook and Lucky Gardenia on Instagram. Check it out. Anyway, there's one picture I got just yesterday, and it was Isabella. Now she's not quite a month old, and they're tracking her weight. She did initially lose like half a pound the first week, and then the next week she gained it back and plus an ounce. So working out the feeding, you know, breastfeeding and augmenting with supplementing with formula, so that seems to be working, but it's wearing poor little Robin out. It's just a constant process. And anyway, I told Robin, you know, it's her choice. It's, you know, what she decides is right for her is the right choice. And but Isabella is filling out, and she is a cuddler. She just, so, I went there one day, and she just had on one of those little onesies, and her little legs are so thin, her little bitty feet, and she's got perfect little long fingers. Just adorable. And I had found a little outfit. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a co-founder of the Tutu Sisterhood, and of course I bought her a little tutu and a little headband, and it had like a couple of flowers with like some deer ears, doe ears, just really cute. Robin took it to the photo shoot, and they didn't use the tutu, it's just way too big, but she did do some pictures with the headband, and she looked stinking cute. She is just adorable. And there was quite a few people there for like a week and a half, and I think it really helped Robin and Carlos kind of get in the rhythm of what was going on. Carlos's mom she's a rock star. Love her to death. Love Carlos's sister Sonia. She is just a sweetheart too. And everybody kind of ebbed and flowed coming over. Jennifer was coming over wanting some baby time, and the quilt that I commissioned to be made for Miss Isabella, it took a month to make over in the Ukraine, and it took 43 days shipping. I did not think it was going to show up. It did not show up, for the showers. I did want to, give it to Robin separately from a shower, just because, I wanted to just share that moment with her. Anyway, picture of that on my Facebook. But the coloring looks off on the picture because of the lighting in the house. So I posted some of the other pictures that the quilt artist, I'm going to call her a quilt artist because she's just miraculous, are below in the comments, so you can get an idea. And it's called Girl in the Neighborhood. And it's just adorable. It's got girls, and it's girls of all colors, because all life matters. And it has some cats, and it has houses, and there's fun little fabric, and then the binding is like a red and white stripe, but it's like, not long wise. You just have to see it. It is just extraordinary. And then on the back is even a work of art, and there's like, I think 5 flowers. And Isabella's name's in the corner, and it's just, I don't know if it will be used, or, it'll just be something that maybe goes on the wall or used occasionally, but I just wanted to get something special, and with my hands, with the arthritis, I knew I wouldn't be able to do. I did buy the pattern. I'm just looked at it. I'm like, oh, there's no way. So thoroughly ecstatic. I'm just trying to think of a word that would express it, but so baby Isabella is adorable. I did get a little picture of her in a little Halloween outfit. It said, hey boo, white top, and then cute little orange and white bow with like pumpkins on it, and then black pants with black ruffles on the rear end, and her little booties had little pumpkins on it. She just looked stinking cute, is all I can say. Just adorable. Her eyes were open, and she's just gonna be so loved. She is just a sweetheart. And Robin, just pray for Robin to get some sleep, and that Isabella's getting some well nourished and gonna sleep really well. Let me think of what else is of note. Found some new shows that I've been watching on Netflix. The Queen's Gambit is really good on Netflix. There's a couple others. I'm gonna have to take time to review what I've watched to share it with you. Oh, there's a new show, and they're previewing or releasing episodes twice a week. It's called Da Soul La La, something like that. It's You have to read the subtitles, but it is just a really happy, fun, lighthearted show. So I recommend that. And I'm watching Korean, Chinese, Japanese, mainly Korean and Chinese shows or movies, series, and subtitles, and from some from Poland. I'm just getting all kinds of exposure to all different parts of the world. Anyway, voted early. Encouraged my girls to vote early, and I was very strategic about it. And I looked up the polling places here in Texas, and it was one of those nights I was up way too late. It was morning time. I'm like, I'm just going to do it. It was the second day of where we could go vote. So I looked at the surrounding possible polling places, and I thought, okay, which one do I think is going to be the least attended? They had one in a senior center, which, seniors get up early. It's like a workout place. I'm like, okay, that's not the place. There was one that was a recreation center where they do it a lot of time. I'm like, nope. So I went to this little church I've never heard of, and I was the third person in line. I walked in. He checked my driver's license, walked over to that little booth, and just had to circle in with a pin. And then, I ended up, you put it through a thing that scans it, and then it shows you it accepted your ballot. So good to go. I know that this is so heavily charged right now. I am just praying that things don't go bonkers next week or in weeks to come. And I will share something. I don't think I shared it. I did have a friend that was, I'm just going to say it was an Apache Belle, and actually part of the line the year that I was there. And she was sending me a lot of information, somewhat propaganda on the person she was pulling for. And I was just deleting it. And I already had enough information. I didn't need further information. And I just respectfully just said, please just take me off the distribution list. Obviously we have different opinions, which is okay. That's America, right? And I'm like, let's just agree to disagree and just not talk about it. I've got family in Oklahoma that views are different from mine. We just don't talk about it. I have a friend that's different from me on where she stands on political choices, and it's like, we just don't talk about it because most people aren't going to change their mind at this point. And just being ugly is just not right. And I think what I've said all along is, you can't go wrong most of the time being kind. So let's remember to be good humans here on earth and good representatives of this fine country. And the world's watching us. It's been embarrassing. And I mean, it's time for adulting and to be kind and accept that people have different viewpoints, and that's okay. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But I'm going to have to roll because I've got perishables over here, and I don't think I've done anything of note that I'd talk about other than I did see a Halloween cross stitch. See? Floss tube, guys. If anyone's out there, Cricket. There was one that I was going to purchase, and it's like, I'm trying to cut back spending. I was laid off, and just trying to reduce what normally I would have just bought it. Now I didn't. And I just remembered I had one from last year that I hadn't done. So I pulled it out. I already had all the materials. I tea-dyed the fabric. It's called Spooky Countdown, I think, and it's on Etsy. It's really cute. So progress, guys, progress, that I just didn't go and buy it. Anyway, sending good vibes out to everybody. Remember, just accept people have different point of views. Let everyone vote their you know, the way they're going to vote, and let's be adult. Anyway, thank you for subscribing. Don't normally get any likes on my videos, so not really expecting those, but lost a couple more subscribers. It's going to end up, I'm going to have one person, and it's probably going to be a family member or Cricket. But such is life. Anyway, much love to y'all. Hope your family's safe, and hopefully it won't be another month before I do another video. Bye, guys. Oh, peace out.